Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is day 18 of trying to reach the rating of 2000 ELO online. I'm rated right now 1805 and let's play another 15-minute game. I'm playing every single day, but I'm not recording the games every single day because I don't have time to do it. Oh, 1900. I'm gonna go d4. Okay. Bishop to b4. Bishop to e7. Okay, in this position, I think we just develop the bishop, then we go e3. Because we don't want to go e3 right away. This. And if he takes, we can just take with the bishop. Now he wants the castle, I guess. He's from Nigeria, right? Yep. So if I take, he's gonna take with the knight, attacking my bishop. And if I take, there's queen takes. Or is it just better to play here? You know what, I'm just gonna play a3, stopping the knight or the bishop from going here. And if he takes me, I can just take. He wants to go for a bishop trade. I don't think that I am gonna allow that. Or I'm just gonna go back, and if you take, at least you're gonna open up for me the rook for me. So he wants to push like this. No, he wants to take, and when I take, he wants to gain a tempo by attacking me like this. And I'm forced to go back. So I take, knight takes. So takes, knight takes, pawn, sorry, takes. Just play queen here. I think I have to take. I don't want to allow him to take and then attack my bishop. I think he can do it, either way. So he takes with the pawn. Is that correct? What about bishop to h4? Bishop to h4, I'm pinning the knight to the queen, and I want to attack this pawn. But maybe after bishop to h4, he plays bishop to e7. And even if I take and bishop takes, this pawn is defended. So maybe the best move is to go here. But then he's going to go pin me. So if I play bishop to d3, he's going to play bishop to g4, pinning my knight, and then I'm going to castle, and then he's going to take me, and I'm going to take, and his bishop going to live there unless I went back with the bishop. So it's bishop to e2 or bishop to d3. Bishop to d3 is going to go bishop here. So which is going to, force me to go back with the bishop. So I think bishop to e2 is better. I think bishop to e2 is better. Because, if I want bishop to d3, he's going to go here, and I cannot attack him. Okay, now I think it's time to castle. We don't want to stay on the same line as the rook. And he doesn't have any kind of way to win this bishop. It's protected. 1912. I just enjoy playing against higher rated players. And it's really fun, and also you learn a lot from it. He's playing super fast as well. He has 1540. What the hell? He went for it anyway. Okay, so I can go queen here. If he went there, I can go knight takes, pawn takes, and I can just drop back. No, it doesn't work. Queen to c2. I'm trying to play this, but it doesn't work anyway. Maybe playing bishop to h4, pinning the knight, and if he went bishop to e7. Can I go here? Take my bishop, I take with the queen. You take me now like this. I take here. So if I take and queen takes, this just does not make any sense. h3. So either queen to c2, or moving the knight back. Moving the knight back not allows this move anymore. So this move controls the center, controls the knight, and we want to go here. I think knight to d2 is fine. Oh, but there's knight takes pawn now. We should not be taking with the queen, because if knight takes pawn and we cannot take, we're gonna lose the queen. So we have to take with the knight, allowing this ugly move. I have to take with the knight, but it's okay. We can always draw back, knight to c3. We have to play faster because this guy loves to play fast. I think let's just go back, controlling the square. Now he doesn't have this. Or does he have it? Knight takes, pawn takes. Actually, he does have it, but you know. Then maybe we trade the bishops. Okay, you want to take. If I take like this, is he threatening to put the knight here, maybe dropping the queen in? Or should I take like this and lose the pawn, so we have to take like this? He wants to go here. No, it doesn't work. I can play queen here. Queen takes, knight takes. You put the knight here, you lose this pawn. You can draw back, trying to put the knight here and the queen, but it doesn't work, you know. Trying to checkmate me on this square, it doesn't work. So, that does make sense. What is this move? Queen here? Attacking the knight and attacking the pawn. This seems like an ugly move because we're gonna lose the pawn and the rook. But if I play this, he takes me. Wow. So when I play rook to d1, he goes queen takes here. Then I take this pawn, and if queen takes, he plays rook here, I can always draw back. So he's not winning a pawn after rook to d1, he's thinking that he's won a pawn, but he doesn't win a pawn. Or does he? Queen to d1, queen takes, and now we play this. Yeah, he doesn't win a pawn. And if you try to defend the pawn, I can defend my pawn by playing this, rook to b1, which seems very ugly, but you're... that he went for it exactly the same way I told him. Rook to b1, defending everything. The queen is in a shitty position. Let's move here. All the pieces are defended, and look at the queen. Why is he playing super fast? He's so freaking annoying. You have a 15-minute game and you spend only a few seconds on every move. Then why are you playing 15-minute game against me? Go play Blitz. Now he needs to get the queen out of there before he gets his ass kicked. The fuck is that move? What should I be doing here? This seems suicidal. We cannot push this pawn because we're going to lose the knight. We cannot move the knight here. So we can always put the knight there. Trying to defend. So here, it does make sense because now we want to attack it, but he can just take this pawn. But I can move the knight, put it on a better square. So I can move the knight here, but then he's gonna have this, knight take, and pawn takes. Knight to b3 just loses the knight, you idiot. Okay, what about moving this knight? We want to go here. So here, he doesn't have knight sack because we can take, and it's protected. So knight here, what does it blunder? Nothing because we want to go here. But after knight to e2, he might push g5. And at that point, we move the other knight. Let me play knight to e2. He's gonna play g5. What about what I'm talking about? Knight to f1. He can just push g4. I can move the queen, but am I gonna get trapped? I actually might. After this move, I play knight to f1. He plays this. The only square for me is to go here. Then he plays rook. He doesn't have rook to e4. No, he actually does have rook to e4. But then I play this. That seems very bad. That was a very bad move. This move, maybe I have to, give away a pawn. Oh, yeah. So after g5, I just push this pawn. If you take, I put my what the hell? What does he want? Rerouting the knight like this? I can play knight here now. You play this, you lose this pawn. So wait, here he push, I take, he attack me. This is a check. No, it doesn't work. So knight here is a good move. Knight to f4 doesn't blunder anything, and also attacks the pawn. If you want to play this, your knight will be weak. And maybe I can play this, attacking the rook, and when you take, I can take like this, blockading your rook, but also open up your rook for this. Oh, no, I don't know. We might have rook. Yeah, he went for it. Now, I cannot take this pawn because he can take with the queen, but what about playing rook to c1? The queen can go there, which we don't want to happen. And if I take like this, he can just take with this or with the knight, defending the other knight. But if I played knight to e6, attacking the rook, and he takes, what about knight here? He moves the rook there, I can just take the knight. And that's checkmate, so he has to take me. So knight to e6, he takes, I play queen takes f6, he attacks me, I take this pawn. Am I an idiot? Knight to e6, what does he do? Knight to e6, he might have queen there. I go queen takes, and he takes with the knight over the pawn, and he loses the rook. So knight to e6, if he takes, I go queen takes here. He just develops he cannot develop his knight. So wait, here takes, queen takes, this pawn is not defended. Let's play it, knight to e6. Attacking the rook. He takes right away without even thinking. Well, looks like I just blundered, right? Rook here, I just take with check. Oh, maybe queen here now, queen to f5. Oh, that does make sense. Exactly, queen to f5, this is the best move. Holds everything together, he doesn't lose any pawn, but then I go queen here, and when you take me, I take, at least I have f4, stopping him blockading all his pawns. So queen to f4, queen to f5, sorry. I play queen to e5, but he does have this. And then I take is gonna open up things. Oh my gosh. I can actually move his knight here. That seems retarded. Rook to c1, if queen here, I go queen takes, knight takes, or pawn takes, I just take this pawn. Queen to c1, rook to c1, queen here. But what about rook to c1 and he takes? I take, attacking your knight, you push like this, I take the pawn. You cannot move your knight, you can lose the rook, and if you go here, then I play rook to c1, I'm gonna lose the other pawn, but so rook to c1, what if he played this right away? I can just take. That's a free pawn. But no, he can take here. But then I can take, and then he can take. No, that would be losing the rook. So rook to c1, if he plays queen here, I can just take with the pawn or the knight, anything, I just take this pawn. He plays this, defending when also attacking, I can play b4. So queen to c1, he takes, I play rook takes here, he cannot go there. And he can attack me. What I need to do is just... You know what? We wasted a lot of time on this move, so why not play it? Rook to c1, if the queen went here, we just take, and we go for the pawn. But if he takes the pawn, then I take this pawn. He opens up like this, I take. Your rook is hanging, and if you went here going for a rook trade, I can just take this. So I think the best move is to go queen to f5. Forcing a queen trade, I take with the queen, he takes with the pawn or with the knight. I take this pawn. What the fork? He went here? So rook takes c7. He attacks me. I can just take the rook. Rook takes here. Oh. Rook takes here, that's a blunder, we lose the rook. But what about this? Attacking the queen one more time. He takes the pawn, then we take here. So I do have this. But now the queen can slide back. But then I can play this. I'm fine with that. Let's play b3. That's a blunder because we can take the rook. Yeah, he went exactly there. That's just fucking crazy. Knight here seems a very beautiful move, but knight to f3, he attacks me, I can just take. He opens up like this, I can go here. I'm not blundering anything, let's play knight to f3. Stop playing super fast, you bozo, you're gonna lose the game. So, I can play this, he can take me and I can take, but the rook can take. Does not work. Did I trap myself? I just trapped myself. Unless I play queen to g4, queen to g5, he plays rook here, I play this, he plays this, so no, the best move is to play here, but then he attacks me with the knight. So playing queen to g5, he doesn't have a direct way to attack me, he plays rook here, then I play this, he doesn't have the knight here to attack me. I can play this, he attack me with the knight, I'm gonna be forced to do this ugly move. So I think this is good, but then he's gonna move his rook here, but then I draw back. And my knight will be here. Let's go here. He's gonna play rook here. What about just playing queen to h6? So rook to f5, queen to h6. What? Knight to e5. Knight to e5, you lose the pawn, right? Knight to e5, he moves the queen here. Okay, so knight to e5, he would have this. Knight to e5, he goes back with the queen. He does have this. But maybe I have to play this. g4. If you attack me, I can just play here. And if you take, I can just take. So this, I want him to take care because I can go there with the knight. This move, what does it blunder? He doesn't have this, so he is forced to take me. Let's go here. g4. Stop playing so freaking fast, just let me think. He doesn't have rook to f5. If he takes me, I take with the knight. Any rook attack, I can just play check and I can win the rook. So takes, knight takes, or queen takes. I mean, knight takes is better because now we're threatening to fork him. So always the knight is better. And also defending this weak pawn. So maybe knight takes. No reason not to. This is a blunder because of knight check and I'm going to win the rook. He moves the king. I just give him a check. The king forced back. We don't have this check. I just want to use my stupid rooks. And the only way to do that by playing king to h2 but loses this pawn. So king to h2, playing rook to h1, then using the king back and trying to use the rook. But that's gonna take ages. Is there a faster way? Maybe sacrificing a pawn? So maybe playing rook to c3, then sacrificing a pawn, and when he takes this, I play rook to h3. But now we're giving him the center, and with also pressure on this pawn. This is a serious threat. He can just move his queen here. No, he does not queen here because that's a fork. So the queen is forced to go somewhere else, or moving the king. He moved the king. That's a check. You're forced to go back. Now he wants to do this. So I can stop him from playing that, and he takes me, then I play rook to c3, and when he attacks me, I play check, the king moves somewhere else, then I use the rook. But he has rook to h5. So e4, stopping him from playing rook to f5, he takes the pawn, I play rook to c3, then he plays rook to f5, I play check, the king moves somewhere else, I do another check, the king move here. You know what, why not, just play it, We're stopping him from playing this move, rook to f5, and we're trying to use the rook to get into the game. Why not this rook? Because we want to protect this pawn. Because after he takes, this pawn will be weak if I move the rook, you know? So we have to play rook to c3. So if he takes, I play rook to c3, he attacks me, I give him a check, the king moves somewhere else, and I can use my rook to h3, and hopefully this does something. Because any attack on my queen, I can just play check, and I can escape. But after the check, he does have rook here, right? Okay, so rook here, rook to c3, this is what we calculated. Or maybe forcing him to give it... Wait, if I forced him out, he plays this, or this. No, check, he moves here. I give him another check, he's... What? Check. He cannot play this because that's mate. So check, you're forced to go back. Then I play rook to c3, you cannot attack me. And I'm gonna use my rook here. Oh, because I played rook to c3 right away, he does have this. And when I give him the check and king move somewhere else and I use my rook, now he can block. But after the check, he cannot move here because that's mate. So after the check, he's forced to go back. Then I play rook to c3. But what do I have after rook to c3? Oh my god. Queen check here, rook to c3, he does have knight to f5. He does have knight to f5. But if I played rook to c3 right away, he attacked me with the rook, I go check, he moves here, that would be a check, and I move here, then maybe I can... Which one is better? Which one is better? Rook to c3, he goes here, I give a check, the king moves somewhere else. Then I play rook here, but then he does have this, but I take. Or I give him a check, force him to move away. Then I play rook to c3, he plays knight here. I drop all the way back, but the king can escape. So check, the king move here, I play this, he does have this. But if I moved here, he does have this anyway. So maybe I have to use it before it expands, you know? Takes, here. He would have this, how can I stop that? So check, the king moves somewhere else. What about playing rook to c5? He does have vivid, maybe I sack. What the fuck? That's idiotic. Rook to c3. Plays knight here. I use the rook. But after rook to c3, he does have rook here. So I have to give him the check. I have to give him the check. That's a blunder. That's the best move. Rook to c3. Rook to c3, he does have knight here. Okay. Rook to c3. Knight to f5. Queen here. He takes the weak pawn. That would be a check. So he cannot do that. Right? Here, I play this. He plays queen here, but that loses the pawn. So we have to go here. He doesn't have queen to e7. He does actually. He does actually have it, but I have a check. He blocks with the queen. What if he did this? No, I cannot have this check. So after he plays queen to e7, I take my pawn back. He goes here, I go queen takes and knight takes, and I plant the knight there and use my rooks. And yeah, what did you do? You just wasted the entire time. This mouse is not working properly, so I don't like to drag things. I just want to press on them. What does he have? Like, what am I threatening even? What am I even threatening? I don't have rook here adding more pressure on the weak pawn. So the only move that I have... What about just knight takes? Knight takes pawn. That's a check. You take me, I take. You give me another check, I slide back. Oh my god, knight takes. So knight takes. What about just going rook takes and rook takes? I play check. You take and I take. Your rook is hanging. You give me a check. I slide there. I don't know. No freaking clue what's happening. Let's calculate. Knight takes, rook takes, knight check, rook takes, queen takes. The rook is hanging. You give me a check. I move aside. That's a check. But I can block. Or I can block with the rook adding more pressure. So what about knight takes, rook takes, knight takes, rook takes, queen takes, and he just plays... Never mind. So he wants to use the rook here. But if you blend the rook there, that would be a check. You are forced to move here. What am I supposed to do? I have to use this, right? Don't overthink this. Don't overthink this. Don't overthink it. Oh, now he wants to play this. Because now I don't have this takes. If he went here, that's a check. You move there, that's checkmate. So you cannot play rook to h8 now. But he can play queen to e7. And the thing is, after queen to e7, queen takes, knight takes. I don't have anything and I just lost a pawn. Queen to e7, what should I do? Queen to e7, I don't have any checks. I cannot slide back because the knight is really strong. Queen to e7, I move here. He just takes here and opens up an attack on me, so it doesn't work. After queen to e7, playing back, all my attack is gone. So after queen to e7, I have to take, and knight takes. Then I go back with the knight. And if he went here with the knight, I take, and rook takes. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. I don't have anything after queen to e7. This is the best move, right? How do I always find the best move for my opponent and I don't find the best move for myself? That's crazy. Queen to e7 is the best move. Because if any takes here, that would be takes, and takes, that would be a check, and you... Yeah, that is the best move, queen to e7. Well done. I don't have this. I don't have... Then I have a sack. He takes. It's still not checks. It's still not check. And if I dropped all the way back, I'm not defending this pawn because he can just take it. So queen takes, knight takes. I just lost all my attack. I should not waste more time. I should not waste more time. Now we need to block. I mean, this pawn is really bad because it's just two double pawns, so I think that I have something here. If I played knight here, figure out a way to win this. Okay, knight here, attacking the rook and trying to put the knight there. I think it's better. Well, it's the same thing, but if I played this and I attack the rook and he plays this, I do have some things, you know, I should be annoying. This, he attacks me, and I don't have a way to defend this. So this move, he does play this. Let's go back, knight to e3. I'm pretty sure he wants to play this because after he's up a pawn, that's all what he wants. And also this move forces to you know, prepare his pawn structure. And now he has very good pawn structure. Exactly what he wants. Now if I played knight here, he can just take with the rook. But then I go rook takes and knight takes. I play this, I'm attacking two pawns. So here, takes, knight here, attacking two pawns at the same time. I think it does work. My opponent is just playing fast. So I'm telling you, he's gonna fall for this. He's gonna take. He's gonna take because he's not thinking. He just wants to play on my time. And actually, I don't have a way to defend. That's crazy. And if he played this, what do I have then? I still do the same thing. I just attack. Oh, he went for it. So rook takes. Knight takes. I play here. Two pawns attacked. Oh, but he cannot take this. Yeah, you do have a check, but I can just play here. He attacked me. I play this. I'm 100% winning this pawn. I think the most important pawn to defend is this one, because it's holding two pawns at the same time and also stopping my two pawns. So this is most important than this one, I think, because this is a double pawn. Double pawn is not good. So if you can remove one of them, it will be better for my opponent, not for me. So I'm pretty sure he needs to defend this one, b7. By playing rook here, should I take time to think, or I play rook here, stopping the checks. He plays this and I can just take. He takes my pawn, I take this pawn. The fuck? What is this? You want to double also your pawns as well? So knight takes. If he takes with this pawn or this pawn, I just play rook here, and he's gonna separate my pawns. So if knight takes, pawn takes, or pawn takes, we don't care. We play rook to e3, but the thing is, he does have this. And when I attack him, he plays this, and I go here. I want to use my... Because if I take and he takes, I can play this, attacking still both pawns. I think this is takes, he takes, I play this, I'm attacking still two pawns. You know what, I'm gonna go for this. It's actually more pawns. And look at him, he has 4 pawn islands. Knight to c5, give me this one or give me this one. You cannot attack this one because it's defended by the rook, because the knight always gonna move. And I also have this fork as well, so you need to move the rook or the king. And when you do move that, maybe he goes here, that's a blunder because it's going to be a fork. You can defend this pawn, but I can take here. No, this is not an important pawn. Why? Because they are double pawns. Stick to your understanding of endgame. Take this pawn. It's better because this might be a problem, or this one. But these two are not going to be a problem because they are on top of each other, so it's not going to be very bad. And always we can blockade with the rook, so it's very nice. So this is a major threat. It's a fork. He defends, but this wins me time, right? If I take, he plays this. I attack him one more time. No, I should take this pawn, right? I should take this one. He moves the knight. I go back right there. He goes here. That's still a blunder. So I'm still threatening to play knight to c5, and you cannot really stop it. Even if you play rook here, I'm just going to play there, attacking you. And when you move your rook or king, oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's so bad. Well, I'm still fighting against him 1900. I thought that he's not going to be that strong, but he's really good. He completely destroyed my attack. Okay, I just take all that back. I blame knight to c5 in his idea he wants to play this, defending the pawn. But then I play rook to e3. You cannot play this because you're going to lose the rook. So you're going to lose your pawn, you're going to lose your advantage. This, he cannot play this. So the only move is to play knight to d6. And after knight to d6, all I need to do is play rook here. And if you defend, you're going to lose the rook. He's going to play knight to d5, knight to d6, sorry. Playing rook to e3. And I'm going to win the pawn. You're crazy, I gave him 2 pawns and now I'm going to take them back. He doesn't have this because I can always take. You don't have this because you're going to lose the rook. You defend the pawn, I can just take you and take and take. You cannot really use your rook because I'm going to play here, and when you try to defend it, I can use my king now. But I really prefer having the knights in the game. As I told you, this is a blunder. Because if knight takes e6, that's a fork. And if the king moved here, I can just go knight takes. But the crazy thing here, what I hate about king to f7 and knight takes, he can just go knight takes and rook takes, and he's gonna have, yeah, he went for it. That's super nuts. What can I do? What can I do? I want to play knight to d7, but then he can play this. Because if I play knight to d7, I'm threatening a fork and win this pawn. And this, I'm attacking the rook, so you have to move the rook. And when you play this, I do have a check and I win the pawn. But if I went here, should I just take? No need to think. Just go for it. He's gonna have 3 isolated pawns, so I don't think it's a good thing for the endgame for him. I have 1 isolated stupid ass pawn. I have to play this. We have to blockade the king from entering to this pawn, because if the king managed to get to my pawn, I am forked. I play this or this. He want to go for a rook trade. Oh, that's it, right? You want to go for a rook trade. I play this. No. I have to play this. No, I have to play this. He's gonna rook here, rook takes, king takes, and I go here. He can get the pawn. That's idiotic, man. That's super not good. Super not good. You wanna go here? I can just defend. Why? Why did he do that? What the fuck? He was supposed to go for rook d6, trying to go for rook trade. And use the fact that my king is very far away. I can just play this. Wait a second. If I play this, I cannot use my king to attack it. But I can play this. But that will allow the king in. The king is going to get in anytime, so. Let me go here and use my king to blockade this pawn. I can always go here. Wow, that's crazy. Go here, everything's safe. You don't have anything now. Anything. I need to go here. I need to go where? I need to go where here? He doesn't have this because I can always take, and that's him losing the game. So I'm not supposed to make any weaknesses in my position, so let's go here. Using the rook is bad because even if you went for this, that's losing. You move your rook, you're losing the game. Oh no, he does not lose the game. Because I do have this. You cannot really attack it right away, right? This is bad because... Very, very bad. Very, very bad. I don't want to do that. What about playing this? I can take with check. Idiot. What about this? This is the only move. There's no moves on the board. Now he is forced to do something. He can move the king. It's crazy how 3 isolated pawns are actually working. That's super nuts. That means that I did something bad. 3 isolated pawns are not supposed to win the game or do anything good in the endgame. But they are actually doing good, so that means I did something bad in this game. In the endgame. We can now move the stupid rook because we're going to lose this pawn. Really important pawn that stops this one. I do have this now. F3. F3, you go take, I go here. You give me checks, I can slide there. But he can attack me. What about just moving back? Just move back. He does have this. But then I can use my rook here. Go back. Go back. If I manage to put the rook there, I am blockading. This is number 1 blockaded. This is 2. And this is defended. He wants to go here. Now I can play this. He can go here, but then I can play this. That's not a good move because I can just go takes, takes, takes. You want to use your king? Fuck. Rook to f3. Does it work? Rook to f3. I can play rook. Oh my gosh. Fuck me. Twice. I have to play this. That is the only move. This, he takes. I go takes and he takes here. That's not good. Rook here, defend the pawn. He uses the king. And I have to do a move, which is... Fuck me, I'm losing the game. Moving the king will lose the pawn. Moving this, he can take. And rook takes, and rook takes and king takes. He moves the swan, and I can go. Who's winning this? This, he takes. Then I play this. I just gave him this. Takes, with check. I take, rook takes, king takes, he moves here, I move here, he takes the pawn, I move here, he's just gonna push it and I'm gonna lose the game. That's losing. He does have this, so maybe I can just move aside. He go for the pawn. I play this. Can I hold it? Can I hold the game? I don't know if I can hold the game with rook to g1. He's gonna go for the pawn. What? He was supposed to go for the pawn. Are you an idiot? I want to play this, but he can push. I want to give checks. The king moves here. I give another check. The king is forced back. Then I can go back. When he goes here, trying to attack it, I do have rook to d3, and when you take the pawn, I can take here. It's crazy. So check, he moves here. Who's winning this shit? What to do? The fuck should I do? Maybe after he plays this, I play this. King here, play this. He takes the pawn, I take this pawn, and good luck winning. He can take this, but I can take this. If he play this, I have to play rook to d5. And if he moved aside, I can just go back. If he moved here, I give a check, and if you get close, I can still repeat. Hopefully, we can still repeat this. I only have 11 seconds. If he played this, and I play this, and he push, I can take. And if you take with the pawn or with the rook or this, you're gonna lose this pawn. This is like, it's killing my nerves right now. That's a check. You move aside, I go back. You move the king. And he cannot move. Okay, go back, defend. That's crazy. I really hate this pawn structure. This is nuts. Give him a check. I can play this now, so you have to stop it. What is this move? Go for the weakness. And if you defend, I can play rook to c4. Defending the pawn. But it's not for long when he's gonna start using his rook for checks. If he takes, I can just take. You move the king, you lose the pawn. You go back, the pawn is bent. This is crazy. I hope you're learning something from it, or you're just a grandmaster watching this and you're laughing so freaking hard on this shitty game. This you want to block with a rook? I can just take and win time, right? I can take. Let's take. Move the king, lose the pawn. Ooh. So when I give him a check, he wants to block with this. So check, he goes here. How can I stop that? Give him a check, he goes there. He wants to go here. Oh, we can play check, you freaking bozo. Come on. I was thinking about this and this is just gonna be made. Fuck me. I can play this. He can go here. I have to play this. He gives me check. I go there. This. Go here. He uses the rook to defend and I play rook to c1. If you use your king, that's going to be check. You move up. No, it's not good for me. That's not good for me. I'm losing the game after king to h3. This is the best move. But that would be a check. And I have to move here, but that would be another check. He moves the king here. He's trying to go for this move. What the fuck? That's not the best move. He's not playing the best moves. He moves here and I'm forked. I have to play this. After the check. You're gonna go for the pawn? He's gonna go for the pawn. This bozo is gonna go for the pawn and he's having a winning position with this. Just move the front to the damn king. You take, maybe I can play this. That check doesn't do anything because I can go here. And good luck winning this. If you play this, oh, that makes sense. I have to move my king and I lose the rook. And I cannot play this because I'm gonna lose the rook as well. So I have to play this. That's a check, yeah. If you play this, I have to go here. No, this is the best move. I don't know, he's just an idiot. He's not finding the move. It's h3, push the damn pawn. That's it. Look at this bozo. Look at this bozo right here. Playing this, that would be a check. Playing this, he plays this, and I can go here. So this, he gives me a check, I slide there, that would be another check, I move here, another check, I move here, he takes, and I take, and I'm fucked. This, now he cannot use his king, because I'm gonna take the pawn. But still losing, right? It's still losing. Here I take, he gives me a check, I block, he takes my rook, I take with the king, he push, I play this. You move your king, that's stalemate. If you give me a check, I can move here. If you push this pawn, I play rook here. He can give me check. Oh, he moved here, I go here. That's the best move, fuck me. What about playing this? I don't have time. Just move rook to d1, you fucking idiot! Rook to d1, he doesn't have this! Oh my god! Here. Move here. He cannot take my... This? He cannot take my rook, making a queen with us. Hopefully he blunders. I mean, this is checkmate, but maybe he blunders. Let's see if he blunders or not. Come on, play fast. Now you don't want to play fast. Come on. This is the best move. It just wins the game. But if he makes the queen like this way, he's fucked. Yeah, that's the best move. What? Oh, you just take and go here. Nice. Takes. You move your king here, and it's gonna be soon that I get losing the game. Yeah. He's a bozo if he did anything else. I mean, this is the best move. Just, I don't know what he's waiting. Rook and a king against the king. This is winning. He made a billion blunders in the end game, but in the opening, in the middle game, he was fantastic. He completely shut down my attack with the queen and the knight and stuff, and he just won the game. This is just crazy stuff. Let's see how long it's gonna take him for checkmate me with the king and the rook. Play this. I move here, that's checkmate. If I move here, now you play this, and I want to move here, that's checkmate. This is the best move, king to f3. What the fuck? This guy lacks all the understanding of the endgame. He did the wrong move. He did the... Oh my god. This is the best move. I don't know why he did not do it. Maybe he's gonna have some fun, you know. Maybe. But if he played this, he's an absolute idiot. Excuse me for the language. What? He doesn't know how to checkmate with the king and a rook? Going here, it's still a blunder, so we have to go there. You can checkmate me with 2 moves, but he's like, no, I want to checkmate you with a billion moves. That's it. Going here will give me the check and I can escape. Let's go here. Imagine him going there. Oh my god. What? He wants to go here now. We cannot play this because that's a blunder, and we don't go here. Imagine him playing this. No, that's the best move. I play this and that's checkmate. This is the only move. Imagine him not finding king to b3. Come on. His endgame skill is like 1%. What the fuck? Finally, he found it after a billion moves. He found the checkmate. Resign. First, say GG. Be respectful, you know. Resign. Nice. Wow. I'm back to 1799. This game was crazy. Like, come on. I tried to stalemate, but there's nothing that I can do. He was very nice. Same for you. Okay, 5 blunders. Only 5 blunders. Like, this is a crazy game. Hopefully they give me the game review. Come on, please give me the game review. Yes, I have a game review. Let me see. 79.1% accuracy for me. I did 1 blunder, he did 1 blunder as well. Let me check the game. D4, D5, C4. Queen's Gambit decline. So far, so good. Amazing. Spectacular. That was the bad move. Why? Queen to c2. If he takes, you can take with the bishop, and if he attacks you, you can play bishop to d3 attacking this, while also you can play this to be super annoying. Yeah, I understand. Queen to c2. He took the pawn back. I played bishop to e2. What was I supposed to do here? Bishop to d3? I knew it! I fucking knew it. Bishop to h4, trying to bend the knight, trying to add more pressure on this pawn by playing queen to b3. Wow. Yeah, I missed that. Castling is fine. He plays this. That's a mistake. Now he has the advantage. Still that move, man. We should be taking with the knight, not with the queen. That's a blunder. Oh, it is the best move. Taking the bishop. He takes mine. What was I supposed to do? Queen to b3, adding more pressure on this pawn, not allowing the queen to move because he's gonna lose this pawn. Okay. This is an inaccuracy. Why? Go back with the queen. He takes here. What about after he takes queen to b2? Let's see. Queen takes b2. What does he have? I have nothing. I don't want to think about that. It just doesn't make any sense. That was the bad move. Why? I thought it's a good move. That was a blunder. And I fucking missed it, as usual. That was a blunder. Why it's a blunder? Why is it a blunder? Like, we can see that the knight is attacked. Okay, that's something. But if I play this, he can just take with the knight. And he's not losing a piece. So how can I exploit this? Ooh, knight to h3 maybe. Knight to h3, the knight has to move, and knight to g5, adding more pressure on the pawn there. Let me see. The fuck? What? Rook to c1. If he plays takes, he would be losing a piece after this move. But he can take. And when I take and he takes my... Oh. But what about the queen going back? I really wish I can run the analysis, but I cannot, so I'm gonna study it after. What was the best move? It's +2. Go back with the queen. Why? Perfect. All the moves are nice. This is not the good move. It's +5. +5. Oh my god. Oh, why did I not even... No way. No fucking way. I missed that. I missed that. I missed queen to e5. What? Queen to e5 check. He doesn't have this because he loses the rook. So after check, he has to move away and I take. Oh my god, I missed that. He takes. It's still bad. Oh my god. Queen to e5, you bozo. You missed it twice. It's still a little bit better for me. Whoa, that was the bad move. Why? Queen, yeah. Queen all the way back, trying to put the rook on h3. Try to give him a check. When he moves here, that would be checkmate because the king cannot move here because of the knight. And when I play rook to h3, what does he have then to stop all of that? To run away with the king? He does not have a way to run away with the king. Wow, I did not even play that. Oh my, it's attacking the rook, so the rook has to move. And when the rook moves, then we play this. That was bad. That was bad. It's still +2. Come on. What was I supposed to do? Hey, no fucking way. Oh, actually, it is the best move. I was so afraid of knight takes d4, but I missed that I can have a check and the king moves here. That would be check. You move here. That would be checkmate with a rook on h7. So he cannot take here, opening up an attack on my rook. Nice. That's what I missed. Now it's bad. Now it's all bad. Go here. Why should I go there? Why should I block my own rook from entering the game? Why should I don't know. Yes, it is the best moves. It is the best moves. All of them are best moves. Then what the fuck did I did wrong? Here there's something that I did bad. Where is it? Where is it? Am I blind? Where is the wrong move that I did? That was the bad move. Instead of f3, what was I supposed to do? I mean, there's nothing else to do. Oh, just move the damn rook. He doesn't have to take. And when he attacks this pawn, I give him a check. You take the pawn, I take here. When you take this, I have this. Wow, that is the move that lost the entire game. What was I supposed to do here? Another check. That was bad. Oh, any pawn push, I can just give you checks and the king is forced to move away and I can put the king here. When you move here, I can have this, blockading everything. Oh. Now it's not losing, it's just like, this is the best move. I mean, come on. Please tell me. He went here. Please tell me the best move is the king to h3. It's not king to h3. Fuck me. Still rook here? Oh, because of check and then I moved here, that would be a check and I take, and that would be some stuff. That was the miss. Promoting to a knight, not to end the game in stalemate. Promoting to a knight, not to end the game in stalemate. That I did not see. I was thinking that it's going to take and make a queen, and I was like, oh my god, this is a draw. But promoting to a knight, I'm forced to go here, and after this check, I move anywhere else, and that would be a queen. Wow. And now, like an idiot, he doesn't know how to checkmate. Wow. 91% accuracy for the opening, that's good. It's crazy that he played the endgame better than me. Oh yeah, I did one blunder, which is f3, that did lost the game. That was a very, very long video. Wow, very long video, but very informative if you're enjoying as well, like I'm enjoying it, even though I lost, but this is what's very, very fun. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.